Good evening, my name's Alex Campbell.
And I'm Mark Palmer.
And you're watching two Aussies discuss the future of Star Wars.
Not drunk anymore?
You're watching two drunk Aussies discuss the future of Star Wars.
Because this is saying something a little different.
Mine are down here, so it doesn't look as impressive. That's it, the rest will come other times. Once again, R.I.P. Peter Mayhews.
This is liquid gold, so I guess a little bit. He already had some, or he's getting drunk now.
In heaven, in Wookiee heaven. Yeah, so he died like not long before the 4th of May, eh?
It was actually, like, it got announced on the 3rd of May, but he died a week before, apparently.
Yeah, so the family didn't release it.
Which is fair. I was talking to a guy, he's like, what the fuck, how did they? I'm like, man, just seriously, the family was clearly shocked.
He's a celebrity and he's also a father and a grandfather and an uncle and a whatever.
Yeah, exactly. He's a family person first, you know? And it's just weird, though, because normally you can't keep that shit out of the media.
Yeah, I guess
he's not that big.
He's not super famous. He's not like Johnny Depp.
It's not like if Mark Hamill was to croak. Oh my god,
It's coming. I'm more scared about Harrison Ford, eh?
Yeah, what are we gonna do without his fucking finger point?
If I go down, you're going with me. You broke the law. Get out. Now look to you.
Nor to you!
I did not sign up for this.
Marion Ravenwood is your mother. It may not be a sufficient reply. It's over. Enough! Enough!
Yeah, Peter Mayhew, that's really sad. I mean, Chewbacca was amazing. I like Peter Mayhew, he was a cool guy.
I didn't know much about him, but
I didn't. That wasn't him, Mark, that was a sound effect.
Nah, it was him.
Yeah. So, since the last time we done one of these, there was this fucking trailer for this new movie that came out. Rise of Skywalker. And you know, stuff happens in it, they show clips of shit and the music is good and it's edited well and it's one of them fucking trailers.
Does it seem to me or anyone else that the names are just getting more and more generic with no heart in them? Even though the Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, actually none of them were really generic. Revenge of the Sith was a bit generic, but it kind of had a reference to Return of the Jedi. And it definitely made perfect sense. I just feel like the Rise of Skywalker is like, literally the last Skywalker is dead unless you can't count Kylo, who is actually a solo.
The Force Awakens is a bit silly too. What was the...
That was, the most generic name ever. The Last Jedi isn't too bad. Even though the movie was too bad.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the Rise of Skywalker means. I mean...
I get the thought that it's going to be, instead, because there's time for the Jedi to end, that maybe the new version of light side users are going to be referred to as the Skywalkers. That's what I took from that.
Yeah. I mean, they're not going to bring Luke back. They're not going to reveal that Rey's a Skywalker.
I mean, they might, but hopefully not.
Maybe both of those things.
That would be, I mean, that would be petty. Like, Ryan Johnson clearly fucked that shit for JJ, but just going back on it now just seems...
You can't go back on it. Can't bring Luke back.
Bring him back as a Force Ghost.
You can't even get rid of Rose. What? So, it's cool to see Lando, but I mean...
Well, okay, I gotta be honest. I'm sorry. Oh, cool! You're running out of original trilogy characters. Let's throw in Lando. Remember that guy who everyone cares about? No, I
don't. Well played, sir. I mean, I wouldn't say I care about him. I wouldn't say I don't care about him. I would say that, like, without fucking Han Solo, like, I don't really care. Like, I'd like to see him walk into a room and Han Solo be there and there be an exchange and like Leia be in the corner and them have like a moment. Like, oh, you're still sexy and like, oh, leave my girl alone. But they're all fucking dead, so it's just gonna be Lando and Chewie. And Chewie's dead now, they're all fucking dead, everyone's fucking dead. Everybody. Luke's dead.
Did you see that the picture Mark Hamill shared on Twitter? It got absolutely annihilated from? He basically, they photoshopped a picture of like Luke from The Last Jedi laughing, Han Solo from
I did see that
Force
picture,
Awakens,
yeah.
and everyone just sharing like what could have been.
Yeah. did he release that?
He I don't know if he released it, but he shared it or whatever.
Yeah, okay.
And he got obliterated by fans like, fucking move on, it's the younger people's fucking turn, and so on and so forth.
Well,
I'm very disappointed in you for saying this stuff like that. They've clearly gone in a different direction than you oldies. I'm like, get fucked. We all wanted to see that fucking like them all reunite.
Yeah. Do you know what I think when Ray and Poe and Finn walk into a room? Yeah.
You know what I think people are going to think fucking 30 years from now when they walk into a room?
These characters are mediocre.
Are we just those old people from like we were talking about with the Phantom Menace?
Yes. Yes, Mum. Just talking about how Phantom Menace is 20 years old. We're old now. We're embittered.
I don't know. I feel like there is legitimately a problem here, though. But that being said, back to the trailer, I actually do have somewhat faith in this film. Sort of.
Yeah, JJ's a good director. I feel like he could do something. Well, let's fucking talk about it. They show a shot of the Death Star, right? And then Sidious laughs.
Sidious laugh. That was like it actually sent chills down my spine.
No one's ever really gone.
5 years ago, I would have been like, Sidious is dead, they can't do this is bullshit, blah blah blah. He threw him out thing. But like, at this point in time, I'm seriously like, throw him in. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Let's see what happens.
Apparently it was the original plan, but you never know how much they bullshit.
Yeah, they bullshit a lot. Yeah, at this point I'm like, that sounds interesting. I mean, honestly, let's see what they do.
I am curious as to what they're going to do, because apparently Disney ruled out dark side users being able to become Force ghosts. So if that's like what they're going to do, they done fucked up.
He's alive.
Is how?
Nobody is really dead. What's the line?
It could be like how he came back in the EU.
Nobody's ever really gone.
No one's truly gone, isn't it?
I wrote down no one's ever really gone. That might be.
Yeah. That was all the worst interpretations of his laugh ever.
I was just laughing like an idiot.
Well, I mean, it could be like the EU, like in the extended universe, he got cloned himself on Camino, and when he died, his dark side energy would get transferred from clone to clone, but because his dark side energy was so powerful, the clones would quickly deteriorate. So he would have to keep jumping between them.
I mean,
They can't do that because in the new canon they've destroyed Camino.
Yeah. I kind of like the idea of him being back. It's like a Sidious who didn't like fucking the Emperor. He was a fucking...
He could be a Sith Spectre or some shit though. Because I mean, it is the Death Star remains. And
he needs to be a big deal.
He's got to be a big deal. He's the main antagonist.
He better be.
He has to be. Who else have we got? Kylo?
The Knights of Ren.
I'm fine with them being in there. That's cool because they needed to come back.
Yeah, well, they needed to be in The Last Jedi.
They needed to be referenced.
They needed to be a thing that was in the movies.
Because they were referenced.
That was set up, and they just forgot about them, right? You just fucking forgot about them.
There was rain and shit.
Yeah, so, I mean, at this point we don't know a whole lot about the film, but I'm optimistic. I want it to be good.
Hayden been cast in it.
What?
Yeah, so he's probably going to be Anakin Skywalker's Force Ghost. I'm sure he's going to be trying to persuade
Is this a thing?
Kylo. I mean, Facebook says. I haven't researched this, but according to, random things that I saw, Hayden Christensen has been cast. Which would mean he'd be the Force Ghost of Anakin Skywalker, which would do a good job turning Kylo back to the light.
Okay.
How the fuck could he say no to Darth Vader?
Yeah. Yeah.
And we all know that Anakin Skywalker did become a Force Ghost. I am shocked that he hasn't said anything yet about to Kylo to let him get to this point.
I mean, he's just been cruising around having fun. He didn't give a fuck about this.
Fucking bitches.
Yeah. I mean, he's doing his thing.
He's just going through a rebellious stage, even if it is going to murder. You murdered fucking Han, you dickhead.
Hey, you killed kids. Yeah, I didn't kill fucking Han. You know he wasn't born. No, he was born. Would have been about that age.
I saw him. I mean, it's like Hayden Christensen is like, yeah, that scene with killing the younglings wasn't even planned. I just walked in and started swinging at children, and Lucas just filmed the whole thing.
That's fucking good. So Bob Iger CEO of Disney, has officially come out and said there's going to be hiatus on the feature films after episode 9.
What about the Obi-Wan?
What about the James Mango Boba Fett? Nah! What about episode 10, 11, 12? Nah!
What about fucking the Game of Thrones writers doing a trilogy? That's recent information, so that's sure. I mean, it could be a series though. They might. Turn it into
I think they're going to film. But I mean, like they're not even in pre-production. I think it's still fucking around with Game of Thrones. Let's not talk about that. Oh shit! So like that trilogy is like 3 years away from the first one.
And it's not going to be actually. If it's an Old Republic, maybe they'll make a.
That's not quite confirmed, but it's pretty well confirmed.
There's something happening in the Old Republic, whether it's them or not.
Yeah, so they've been announced.
But the Mandalorian 2 is still coming out, right?
Fuck, let's talk about it. They're hack frauds, they can't write. I'm sorry, Mark. We've just seen The Long Night. It was a night long.
Wait, have we spoken about the new trilogy on the
We have.
Yet? Oh.
But we could do it again.
I'm
still
fucking nervous about it. Like, I just... Like you said, they fucked up Game of Thrones. Like,
they're not good writers. They're good. They can adaptable.
It's not that they're not good writers when it comes to George R. R. Martin's writing style, of course, because that is a ridiculously good writing style. But when it comes to standard fantasy, which is what Star Wars genuinely is, they might do okay.
That's fair.
If you're looking at this shit of Game of Thrones, which we've got lately, which is fucked. If you're looking at that from a standpoint of, say, Lord of the Rings style fantasy, it wouldn't be bad.
Wait, what are we saying?
I'm just saying that if you weren't looking at it as Game of Thrones, you're looking for it as just another schlock fantasy.
It wouldn't be bad.
It wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, well, I'm comparing to the first 4 seasons.
I know you are. It should be, because it's Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but in comparison to, like, Lord of the Rings style fantasy, it's reasonable.
So who's to say a space fantasy they won't do a decent job?
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But it's one of the most loved parts of Star Wars that I have, and they're gonna fuck it up, just like they fucked up everything else.
Everything's fucked. What's the Red Letter Media quote? How does it feel to live long enough to see all of your treasured franchises die? It feels amazing.
I'm like that at the end of that YouTube video. I was just like, oh my god, I'm literally living that right now.
It feels amazing, Mark. Guess what? The Picard series is going to be garbage too. Everything is garbage.
I don't remember ever being so worried about what movie's coming out. Like, that's not supposed to be how you feel like.
How does it feel to have lived long enough to see all of your favorite franchises go down in flames?
Feels great.
Alright, so it's become blatantly obvious I need to buy a new memory card because it's the second time that I filled it up and we missed something. But this is what we missed last time the memory card full up, we missed something. The Cassian Andor series?
Oh. Go on.
They didn't talk about that at Star Wars Celebration. They had like a Mandalorian panel. They showed a thing from it and they had Jon Favreau talking about it and it seemed really cool.
I love Jon Favreau.
Yeah, he was talking about westerns and like Sergio Leone and the aesthetics and everything looked really cool, but they didn't mention the Cassian Andor fucking thing at all.
I wonder why that was.
Because nobody wants to see it. So yeah, why are they doing that?
What? Why do they not mention it, or
why are they making that thing?
Are they still making it?
I don't know.
As soon as they didn't mention it, they're kind of just trying to sweep it under the rug. No one remembers. Please. I guarantee, even if people do remember, then no one's gonna
Please
complain.
forget about this.
No one gave a shit about that character. I
don't give a shit about that movie. No, I mean, I know.
People enjoyed it, but it was just a standalone film. What happened to it?
We'll actually do a full review of that.
Although, if you really want to know what happens in that movie, if you haven't seen it, go and put on episode 4 and just read the blurb.
Yeah, that's the movie.
That's Rogue One.
Yeah.
You'll save yourself a good hour and a half.
Yeah. So yeah, I think in conclusion, I'm hopeful for episode 9. The trailer was a trailer. What the fuck do you want from me? I'm not gonna sit here and gush over it.
I was excited about the laugh. I was excited about Sidious coming back. That was about all I got from that trailer.
I like the idea of Sidious being thrown into there. Benioff and Weiss. What you bring up? That's actually a good point. Maybe they're good generic fantasy writers. They just can't write. Maybe. They did. One of them did write X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Wow.
Yeah.
Right.
Peter Mayhews dead. Billy D. Williams is in the film. Everyone else is dead in real life or in the films.
All the movies in general are really hard to look forward to these days.
Cinema is dead.
I'm really
Star
excited
Wars
to see
is
what's
dead.
to come in the next 50 years.
Star Trek's dead. Doctor Who's dead.
Isn't it nice to be born into an age where good movies and shit have come to an end?
Yes. But hey,
I thought so too.
guess what? I listened to the Beatles today and they were really good.
What new bands do you listen to these days that are good?
I mean, like Beatles good?
Yeah. I mean, they're good in general, generally from 2010 onwards.
I mean, I like King Gizzard and Lizard Wizard, but they're like fucking Aussie underground. Like,
Did they start after 2010?
Oh, they got big after 2010. But I mean, like, they're like fucking alternative underground Aussie psychedelic. Like, they're like fucking a tiny, tiny band.
Put a link to one of those songs.
I got one of their vinyls right here.
No, that's vinyl.
Alright, let's wrap this up.
Yeah.
I feel like we lost so much over the card died.
It always does.
Fuck, I need to buy a new card. You got anything else to say?
I'm done.
With movies?
No.
Thank you for watching. Really hope I like, subscribe, in the comments, tell us if I've got all the facts wrong. Our opinions are null and void. Thank you. Can you do a city's laugh?
Not really.
No, that's pretty good.
He's got this cackle to it, eh?